Okay.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mommy Love Mondays, where Mondays now get all the love. Today is going to be totally different. It's still going to be Mommy Love, but I'm going to do my first spin off and I'm going to talk about other topics that a lot of people go through. Today I have Kimberly with me, Kimberly Wiley. How you doing, Kimberly?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now before we start, just let people know who you are, what you're about.
Okay, my name is Kim. I have 4 kids. One of my sons got killed in 2001 in Chicago. I have 13 years clean in May. I have a relationship with my children today, thank God. That they have been through a lot, and I'm just grateful to God that I have them back in my life.
It's okay, it's okay. Now you said that you lost your son. Now was that before before or after you got clean?
It was before. He got killed in 2001 on 47th in Drexel in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then 2 years later I got clean.
Wow.
Yeah, in 2003.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear about your
Thank
son,
you.
but that's good. I'm glad you clean. That's
Thank
a
you.
really good thing. Now, what made you want to just better yourself? Was it your kids or was it just
Well,
in your mind?
Well, I started using one way or another since I was 13, experiencing with reefer, drinking. I'm also a teenage parent. I have 4 kids at the age of 19. And then after a while, I started selling drugs. And from there, I started using drugs. And when I started using them, my mom would let me come in the house. My mom was my backbone.
Mm-hmm.
She was... Okay, well, she never gave up on me. No matter what I did, my mom was always there for me. She helped me with my children, her and my sister, Diana. I never had to deal with DCFS because of them. And, I was, living in the streets. Not because I had to, because my mom didn't want me to use drugs in the house. So I would rather stay in abandoned buildings or sleep in cars just so I can get high. And I did that for years. And then what happened was I was talking to a lady and she was telling me that I was cute and, God wanted me to do something else. And I just chose, after 48 times of going to treatment, I went again May 12, 2003. And I didn't go to my mom's house before I went. I just got right on the bus and I was serious. I wanted to do it. And it's just so ironic how I end up here with my counselor told me about this town. And I thought I was going to be here by myself. And my children, all my kids was here. So I knew I had to do it. Me and my kids' relationship is so much better because I put them through so much in my addiction that I'm telling you, I really just thank God that they call me mama today instead of any other name. Our relationship is getting very much stronger. Yeah.
So now when you came here, at that time, how many kids did you have?
I had all 4. They was grown.
Oh, they were grown. Okay.
And I didn't know that they was even living here, really.
Oh, so while you was in Chicago, they moved down here.
Yeah, as the grown men, they was here.
Okay.
So I ended up coming here, and they all was here, so I did have family here.
Okay. So that probably made you want to continue to do good.
Yes. And I have not turned back. I have not looked back. I done lost my husband. My husband passed away in 2011. They haven't gave me any reason to go back and use. My mom died 2 years ago.
Yes, I know.
The thing about that is, I'm just real grateful that my mom was able to see me clean.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
For 10 years, she got to see me clean. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm proud of you because with all the stuff you've been through with your husband, your son, and everything, you could have easily went back, but you didn't. So, you know, definitely give yourself the, you know, the pat on the back that you need, because, you know, I have family members that was on drugs, and I know people who was on drugs, and it's hard, you know, and when they do stuff like, it's really not them. Like, they're not their right self, you know. So you are doing good, okay? And, you know, let your past stay in the past. And like you said, your mom got to see you clean, and I know that was probably everything to you. So I am very, very proud of you. So, okay, you're doing good, girl. Don't make me cry, y'all. Try not to cry. I'm a crybaby. She please forgive me. She please forgive me. Now, how the relationship with your kids, is it all good now? Or?
Well, yeah, I believe, yes, we have a relationship. It haven't always been good. Well, you know, that forgiveness, the stuff that I put them through, you know, and I put them through a lot.
Yeah.
I put them through a lot. The fact that their mom was on drugs and all their friends knew that I was on drugs. But I, you know, at that time I just didn't care. I just wanted one more. But since I've been clean, yes, I believe we are starting over, and we have a great relationship. That I love my kids to life. I try to be there and try to show. But the only thing is, like, when you don't know how to love. Because I was always on drugs. So I'm trying to learn really how to be there and be that mother for them, because I was a teen mom. Then from there I went straight to the drugs. So I'm trying to love them, and I do. They are my world. I love them, and I know that they love their mom.
Yeah. Now,
Today.
Do you when you have like conversations with them, is it like always good or is it bad? Because like they think, because I know when a person is hurt, you know, they can be fine women, but then something to trigger them and then go back to, you know.
Sometimes, you know, with my sons, they'll think back, because, you know, they, you know, they'll remember. And a lot of times, you know, I don't really want to hear, but they don't throw my past up in my face, but sometimes they still get angry.
Yeah.
And I get angry because they angry, but I have to realize, you know, I was their mom, I was their go-to, and I wasn't there for them.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I try to do what now, the little I can, to just show them, even if it's just my showing up, just going to see them, stop by the restaurant or anything, just to let them know, Mama love you.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, is that you're trying, because like I said, it's so easy for us to remember the pain that we went through, that sometimes we don't really recognize the part where the person is trying, you know, because we always so hurt. But you're doing it. You know, you could easily stop, like, you know what, look, I'm trying, y'all ain't receiving it, whatever. Right. But you are their mother, and you love them, so you're going to do whatever, because you know, you was wrong in the past, but you're doing it now. So
yeah, we trying. I really can say our relationship is growing.
That's good.
You know,
that is
I mean,
good.
it's like I say, I'm learning to love when you never, you know, it's my mom. I had love. Don't get me wrong, but when you go through something and then you try to change your life, it's like I'm finding out who I am today.
Yeah.
Because being on drugs all my life from 13 to 38. Then now I'm still stuck in the 20s.
Yeah.
I'm 20 years old. You know, I feel like I'm young. Like, hey, I'm not your mom. I'm your sister. You know?
Oh, you can't be on that now. You can't be on that now.
But, you know, so, and my son said it all the time. He's like, man, you ain't up like 25 years old. You know, so sometimes, you know, so I'm getting you know, my goal is to really build a foundation with my children and my grandchildren, you know, where we can be family. Like we should, and we are to a great start.
Yeah, that's good. As long as, you know, y'all progressing and y'all not, you know,
we're not going back. So far
good.
This year we haven't had but like 1 or 2, maybe 3 arguments. That's it.
Good. Yeah.
And that's it. But not this year. Last year about 3. But we do. I'm getting better. I'm starting to see where they coming from.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's
what I did. Like they just ask for my time sometimes. You know, and I'm trying to do that.
Right. And you got 4 boys?
Well, I birthed 4. I have 3. Wesley's here. My oldest son, he lives in Wisconsin. And then I have my baby live in New York.
Oh, okay. I just want to talk to her kids real quick. I don't know the names, but I just want to let y'all know, even though it's probably, well, I don't know exactly everything that happened between you and your mom, but just give her the love to know like that she's trying, because it's a lot of people who never got off drugs, a lot of parents who just abandoned their kids, but she's trying. I understand that y'all probably still hurt from time to time, but just understand at the end of the day, God forbid if something happens to her, all them bad memories is going to be gone, because the only thing you don't think about is the love and, the good times y'all had, so just let that kind of, play in your mind and just pray for her, and I know she prayed for y'all. But, just understand, y'all mom is still here. Like, I don't still have mine. And even though me and my mom argue, I can't even think about the bad times. So I'm always thinking about the good times, So, just pray. And I pray that y'all relationship continues to blossom. I'm very proud of, where y'all at today and everything. And that y'all even accepting her for trying, So I just wanted to say that to y'all. And I'm very proud of you. Now, what type of, now how many grandbabies do you have?
Oh my God, wait a minute. I don't want to get it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
She said 1, 2, 3, 5. She didn't even say 4.
I gotta count the kids. Let me see. That's 3, 9. It's 9. 9. I hope I'm right, y'all. 5, 6, 9. It's 9.
9. Oh, okay, you got a lot of grandbabies.
Yeah.
Now, how is it being like, that it's like you renewed now. You don't do drugs anymore. You see all your grandbabies, your kids. Like, how does that feel for you as a mother?
It feels good, but again, when you don't know how to love, that part is I have to learn that.
So, like, when does that come into play? Like, when do you feel like you don't know how to love somebody?
No, I know how to love, really I do, but I'm saying, it's like a parent trying to love as a parent.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, because I wasn't there as a parent. So to become a parent, it's like overnight to me. When I got off the drugs, it's like, wow, like a new baby. I'm these boys' mom, because now my mind is clear. So if in reality, I only been really a parent since I was 38 to them, and I'm 50 now. Okay. So, and they 35, 33, and 30. So it's like I'm starting over, trying to be their parent in a clear mind. So it's just God that's helping me as I go daily. It's not hard to do, because they my boys and I love them.
Right.
So and it's gonna get better.
It is. I know it's gonna get better, because you want it to get better. And when you want something, it's gonna happen. And you speaking life into your situation, your boys, your family, whatever. So it's gonna happen. Just when you fall short, don't beat yourself up, because we all fall short somewhere. No matter if we was on drugs or not. Every day we fall short. So don't beat yourself up for that. Okay, you're doing good. Okay. Now, what advice can you give someone who went through the exact same thing, or if like their kids are not receiving them as trying to come back into their lives and be parents? Like, what can you say to somebody?
Well, first of all, I can say to the young ladies out there, because I was a teen parent, 4 kids at the age of 19, is just because guys say you cute, or they're gonna quit you if you don't do this, don't do it. Let them quit you. Because at the end of the day, when you become pregnant, they're gonna leave anyway. Some will stay, and that's one thing I must say about my boys. They are some great parents when they come to their kids. They are great. But a couple of my kids' dad, decided to just walk away. So that's why I'm grateful that I have my mother and my baby sisters. My sister just basically gave up her childhood to help with my children, and I love that girl for that. Just don't even pick up the first time. If you're going through a situation where you didn't start using drugs, there is help out here. I'm here. I'm a walking miracle, walking testimony. I have 12 years clean. I have been raped, molested, all that, and God has brought me out of that darkness into light, where I can start seeing things and be here to help others that's in this situation. They have programs out here to help you. We have meetings every day. It's out here. It is a life without the use of drugs. And if I did it, trust me, you can do it. There is life without the use of drugs. And it's a beautiful life. It is.
That is good. I am just so proud of you. Like, you know, I didn't know in depth of your story. And now that I'm listening to it, you are a very strong woman. As I said before, you could have easily went back because everything could have became too hard, but you didn't. God got you. You are a walking testimony. You are going to help other people.
Yes.
Everything will get better.
Yes.
Okay, so I believe it, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
To her sons, I'm proud of y'all too for, you know, just trying to get everything back. Yes, mommy love, okay? Ain't no other love. But I'm proud. And I just want to say thank you for sharing your story. I know this was, you know, it was touchy for you, you know, but I am proud of you, and I just thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are very, very, this is great. Ain't no Jay. This is listen. But thank you again. So this is my first spin-off show. I'm going to do stuff like this maybe every other Monday where I talk about different subjects, but it's still up under Mommy Love. So please like, comment, and share. If you have, if you would like to do an interview with me, please inbox me and let me know. But until then, I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.